I mean, did unless you wanted to wait. So
no,
gross.
Gross.
Really?
I tried. Just spit out.
Drawing doesn't get it off my door. No,
I wiped it.
Okay, fuck. This car's a piece of shit.
No, I was trying to get all the burps and everything out because.
Glad this is going on the blooper reel.
Oh, really? Oh, it's recording now.
Yeah.
Okay. God damn it. Hi there, Internet. This is penguinDad.
All right, fuck that. No. Hi, Internet is a way to get trolled.
I don't care. All right.
I do.
All right.
Hey, what's up? This is Naka.
And penguinDad.
Yeah. So we went to go see The Incredible Spider-Man 2. Let's just go over the story. Everybody knows the fucking story. I mean, but this had kind of its own plot, I guess.
I mean, it's close, but whatever. Spider-Man was being a bitch because of the first film because he let Gwen Stacy's dad die. And then Harry Osborn's like, my dad's dead, and I want to find out the stuff that makes my disease go away. And apparently Spider-Man is tied to it. And then Jamie Foxx is a nerd, and he does something stupid like try to connect live power lines, and he becomes a supervillain.
Okay, and
also at the end they just threw in a Russian dude with a rhinoceros suit because Harry Osborn owns a rhinoceros suit.
Yeah, so, the usual story, Spider-Man.
Superhero shit.
Yeah, Spider-Man's trying to deal with, being a superhero and trying to maintain a relationship with, him and Gwen Stacy. And, has to deal with the, let me just get this out of the way first. What the fuck is up with Oscorp? Like, how the hell are they still, in business with all of the, insane...
supervillain stuff.
Like, the insane blowback they've got to be getting. Like, imagine... Okay, now, I said this for, virtually every Marvel movie. How the fuck are people still living in New York with all of this going on?
Yeah. Gotta say, that is the coolest interpretation of the rhino suit. But there's a dude with a rhino suit that shoots guns and missiles and shit.
Right.
Don't live in New York anymore.
Yeah, just don't live in New York. Actually, no, just don't live in any populated area.
Don't live in America.
Don't. I
move to Ohio.
Everybody go move to Ohio. There's nothing there. Nobody cares.
There will be no superheroes in Ohio.
And if you're listening and you're from Ohio,
you know there's nothing there but the Toledo Zoo and the Mud Hens.
I don't consider those part of Ohio. I consider those part of the state of Erie. Nobody knows about that.
Anyway,
so
okay. I gotta say, the story is actually written out pretty cool. And the cinematography reminds me a lot of if I was just reading a comic. Some of the action shots seem like they would be in a splash page. Some of the illustrations and the animations of how the characters move and everything like that actually makes sense.
I saw something. I saw behind the scenes with I think The Verge. Okay. And they were talking to the director and a couple of the other actors, and they actually had. They actually brought people on, experts in physics and stuff like that. They actually had real nerdy science people on the set helping them with the realism basically. And if you get the chance, do check that out. It's The Verge on YouTube. But that's crazy because they were doing stuff science experiments, and they sprinkled in different little science things that you would do if you're in a science class or
Also, I love how Peter Parker was using YouTube to try to help with his unelectrifying his suit.
Yeah.
I would expect some kid to do that. Okay.
And it's funny because it's true. It's actually how people learn how to do this shit.
Yeah.
But no. Still irreversible sin. They used Bing in the first movie, and now it's Google. I noticed that because I'm a nerd. So it was a very nerd-centric movie, I think.
Also, I love how the Green Goblin looks so silly.
He looked like a clown. No,
he looked like a gooey
goblin,
green clown.
He didn't look like a goblin. He looked like a leprechaun. Like,
what a jetpack!
Like clown jetpack person. Like, oh god. And it was like, maybe a 10-minute fight. No, a 5-minute fight. Not even. It was pretty much a 5-minute fight. It was so short. It was depressing. It's like, dude, maybe it was their joke on the predecessor series. You know.
Yeah, because Willem Dafoe Green Goblin was silly. Yeah. And James Franco Goblin was silly. Yeah. And so apparently whoever dons the Goblin is just, it doesn't look
doomed,
right.
No, they're fucked if they ever, you know.
Yeah.
But no, freaking Electro was amazing in this.
Yeah.
He was the main villain, so
it was awesome.
And how they used like the power grid and everything to like make it as like a part of his level. Like,
yeah.
I'm comparing it to a video game because there were so many scenes that made it look like a video game.
The web of dimensions or the web of time or whatever, that game where you had to defeat Electro and use the water against him and everything like that.
I man, I don't play.
I'm sorry.
Superhero games, there's only a handful of them that are like exceptions to that.
Super Nintendo, Spider-Man 2, the video game on PS2, and the Web of Dimension. I can't remember the name of it.
I see superhero games the way I see movie adaptations
of comic books.
Of games.
Yeah, of games. Okay.
No, actually, that's the other way around is good. I'm saying movie adaptations or the game adaptations of the movie. I'm sorry, I say it backwards.
Yeah, I get you.
But
2 minutes. Enough said.
E.T. Okay.
Ooh.
So. Oh yeah, they found those cartridges recently.
Really?
Yeah, they buried them and shit.
So the lies were true?
They weren't lies. They were
rumors,
probably by leaks from within. What was it? Sorry.
Activision.
Was it Activision or?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Activision.
Yeah. So kind of funny.
Tangent.
Oh well, Xbox or Microsoft's doing a a documentary on it. So.
Okay. Tangent.
Oh, go ahead.
No. We just went totally off track.
It's fine. No. Yeah, we can go back on track. But we're where were we at? Like.
They actually used a lot of pseudo realism to make the world more believable.
All right. So here's what they need to do for the next movie, and the realism is cool, but they need to actually make a really good Deadpool movie, and then have a crossover with Spider-Man.
Oh, that's so delicious.
I know, isn't it? Because I'm like, oh man, this version of Spider-Man is perfect. He's like Deadpool, just not Deadpool. He's like the opposite of Deadpool. But he's got that Deadpool personality to him. Like,
that's why it works.
It works perfect.
Also, like they kept showing like, oh, we're gonna do this. Like there's like a Dr. Octopus suit in the background. There's a Vulture suit in the background. I want to see them put an old man in a Vulture suit. I don't know if that's just like that. Just seems so silly. Like the silly Green Goblin, and then the Vulture. Like, I want pudding in Spider-Man's head, you little bastard. I want that in my life.
A picture of Spider-Man.
Also, Paul Giamatti as a Russian criminal makes me smile.
Oh yeah, Gwen Stacy died. Spoilers.
You mean like everybody?
Like every single version of this movie? Yeah.
Like Gwen Stacy will always die.
Yeah.
Krypton will blow up and Gwen Stacy shall die.
What's another trope? What's another one?
No. It's
Batman's parents are dead.
Yes.
Wait, that's DC.
But it's okay. It's just
man, Marvel's on a roll. Like I said this in the theater, but Marvel seems to be on kind of a roll. I think with their their franchise. I'm gonna call it. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a tangent from that. Stan Lee. Okay, for all you Stan Lee friends out there, or people who are like fans of him and whatever, I fucking hate Stan Lee. I like his stuff. I hate him because he's a narcissistic asshole. He puts himself in the movie every time.
Well, and I'm getting tired of seeing him.
I'm sick of seeing him. It's just like it's not an Easter egg. It's like him being like, "Hey, I made this. Did you know?" It's like, dude, you're old. Go the fuck away. Get out. You're ruining the continuity of the movie.
I gotta say this.
Oh.
At least,
sorry, that was my rant.
At least it was like a good 15 minutes in compared to
they got it out of the way.
Excelsior,
right.
You know.
Well, I do like the first movie's version of him better because they had to put a scene where it was like he's like, I guess in the library or something, but it was Stanley on his headset. Just, you know, he can't hear anything, so there's just shit going on behind him.
Okay.
He's just
Yeah. I don't know, like I'm.
It was funny, but it was like, God damn it.
Kind of getting tired of seeing Stanley.
Me too. Because we've seen so many fucking Marvel movies. I don't. He doesn't show up in X-Men.
Yeah, he does.
Oh fuck, he does. Oh my god.
If it's
If it says Marvel at the beginning, you know you're gonna see Stanley.
Yeah.
It's not an Easter egg anymore. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's annoying.
I'm still surprised people leave at the credits.
Yeah, me too. Like
It's
that's
a
another
Marvel
thing.
movie.
That's another thing. That's like they got to break out of this mold, like of just I don't know. Marvel has their ways, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just surprised people still leave at the end of the first credits.
Yeah,
like, dude, it's a Marvel.
A lot of
movie,
people
guys.
don't. A lot of people don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I know,
like why are you going to the theater? Why are you going to see it? You know?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I had fun.
It's cool. It's cool. Yeah. It's good.
All in all, I had fun.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
What is there to talk about?
Nothing. I mean, everybody knows the story of Spider-Man.
Especially this part. This is
like he did the really funny stuff, like
but it's
with
just
the
like,
comedy and all
yeah,
that.
but it's just
like
well,
cool.
my thing is, where the hell is Mary Jane? Where's she at? You didn't even like try to like set her up. Like have you guys not cast her yet?
Okay, so anyways, there's a little bit of continuity issues I'm having too. I said it during the movie, but I'm thinking of it again. Reminds me. Basically, the whole thing, how he invented that, like the web slinging devices,
The web shooters.
right? How in the hell does a mega corporation that has tons of scientists and blah 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 not be able to like have a practical use for something like that? And
It would be great
and
for
a
law
high
enforcement.
schooler and a freaking high schooler, and I'm going to the first movie on this one, sorry, but and a high schooler who clearly flunked, like I mean he failed basic science things during like, you know, the movie, so it's like
Actually, he's a savant.
he's a savant selectively, so
Isn't that how it usually
so how
works?
how does he excel? Because to make something like that, I bet you have to be good at a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah.
So when you're a savant, you specialize, you know. And I don't think he wasn't a savant in the comics, so I kind of doubt that he's savant. Anyways, I'm doubting it. I'm just like the plausibility there is like it's a comic book, you know.
Radioactive
whatever.
spider bite. He should have lead poisoning and die.
Well, no, that's genetic engineering.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. They changed it.
They changed it, yeah.
Instead of
They made it more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because radioactive spider bite.
and they linked the virus to his genes, so
Yeah,
only he
yeah.
could
Only he can be
and he
Spider-Man.
conveniently got bit by the venom.
I
so-
know.
Which is like, whatever. You got a plot hole.
Again,
It's Spider-Man. It's been around since the 50s.
just about.
Yeah. So. Yep. You know, like you can't adapt something like that since it's so old.
It's not about adaptation. It's
Right.
just we if you
But
if
they are
you
making
if you love Spider-Man,
Yeah.
you're gonna like this movie because they actually did a really good job.
It's true
They
to
really
the-
tried.
It's true
and
to
it
the source
shows-
material.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it shows that they tried and they loved it and they worked hard on it because they loved it. Every scene feels
It's got
good.
love and
It
jizz
does.
in it. Oh wait, I went too far.
Like
with it.
if I was working on a Spider-Man movie, I would. This is how I'd feel about it. Like I try this hard because I love Spider-Man and I want to work hard to make this project good. I want to make people forget about Spider-Man 3, and they're trying really hard to do that.
They really are trying really
Besides
hard.
the Sony product placement of shitty products that I know are shitty.
Hey, I want my emo Peter Parker back.
No, I don't. Like you
don't know.
I'm sorry.
You don't know how cool that was back in the day. No, it wasn't. It was stupid as fuck. What were you thinking, Sony?
I'm okay with they made as little bitch as possible. Like, he was like a little bitchy, like a whiny little bitch at the beginning, and then they just were like, Spider-Man story, let's go.
Right.
Like, they got their bitch quota out.
Bitch quota out.
They did.
Well, you said that Spider-Man is solely driven on guilt.
Yeah.
Which is, that's his character.
His uncle,
you gotta
parents, his dead girlfriends.
That's actually, I think, what, honestly, if it were just the action scenes, it would be cool, but it would be really not that interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't strike me as interesting. Those parts tied the movie in a nice package, I think, so. Package.
And I think probably my favorite scenes were the opening when he's saving all the plutonium, and just every scene with Electro.
Yeah,
every scene with Electro.
Yeah, for me it was the Electro scenes, but the things that I like besides the Electro scenes, obviously, is the where he's kind of having like a breakdown of his it kind of had that like typical like superhero struggle thing to it.
Yeah.
But there were parts of it that were like, hey, he's more human now. He's more relatable. Yeah. So instead of being just this pedestal superhero that you see all the time. So yeah. Oh wait. I forgot about that. Speaking of that breakdown scene, why the fuck? Even in the 1990s or something.
Yeah.
90s, late 90s. Why would you put, if you're putting it up on a satellite uplink, the convoluted way that his father hid information from him, with the it really broke the the immersion in the movie is, a subway car comes up out of the ground. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
And for me, someone who's visited New York,
it's too crazy.
For someone who's visited New York, if you go down to some more hidden parts of the city, there's probably some homeless people.
Oh, they're
servicing each other.
Yeah.
So when I see the underground subway station, I'm like, okay. And when Peter Parker turns the corner, he sees a homeless dude blowing another homeless dude.
He
finds a rat the size of a terrier.
Whoever does a movie next that has that in it, I swear to God, you will win me forever. I will see all of your movies.
Just homeless dudes blowing each other.
Just like,
I'll blow you for that sandwich.
Oh shit, welcome to New York, motherfucker. You came to the wrong part of town. Oh shit.
Oh, boy.
Too much fun of that joke. God. I felt a part of me die inside for wanting this.
and not to mention, for such a historical train station, wouldn't you think some people would have found it already?
It'd be a
historical
place,
monument.
It'd be either a monument or a place of horrible depravity with homeless people jerking.
Yeah, it would just be a homeless people
haven.
Yeah, oh, this is great. I could totally just sleep here with my newspaper.
I'm gonna gather some stuff up in here. I'm
gonna huff cat poop. That would be
it's gonna be awesome.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
It's
New York.
All right, well, let's stop ranting. Let's just ramble on and on about
I could ramble
New York
on
being a terrible place, but
it's not a terrible place.
Not.
It's
just the underground parts are.
No, it's terrible and great at the same time.
Yeah.
Like any major city.
Yep.
Anyway, it was fun to watch.
Except for Detroit, it's a crater.
There's good parts.
No. There's one good part. You said there's no there's one good part. That's it.
There's good parts.
Anyways.
The city's grown on me like a tumor.
Yeah, me too. Unfortunately.
Anyway,
I'm brain slug.
I'm really happy the way it turned out. If I felt like I watched a comic and I'm happy about it, and I can't wait for the next part. I'm really hoping for my Sinister Six.
Fanboy.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Oh, I got that song stuck in my
The
head.
Itsy Bitsy Spider.
No! Alright, I'm gonna end it on that. Alright, later.
Spider-Man.
Okay, no.
Spider blood, radioactive spider blood.